Hello friends, welcome back in this very topic of class 12th. It's journey to the end of the earth. That means it's journey to a place which is farthest, at the farthest point, or we can say Antarctica. It is an experience of Tishani Joshi, who has given a travelogue, and this is a travelogue. Travelogue is a kind of a genre now in literature where people just give their experiences of traveling and tell us about that very place. So it's a travelogue. So in this very thing, this Tishani has just described the coldest, the driest, and the windiest continent on Earth, and it is a kind of an educational tour on which they are, and it is just Jeffy Green, an educational trip guide, who has taken them over there. It is an educational program, Students on Ice, through which the right present, we can say, this world government want to make people aware about what is the impact of environmental pollution on this snow aboded place, where 90% of this snow volume is over there. The tour turns insightful as students learn about the impact of global warming, because you might have heard about this very thing that in 1991 there was hole in ozone layer. First of all, what does ozone mean? Ozone is a kind of layer which just stops all the infrared or UV rays from entering the atmosphere of Earth. So it just reflects all those infrared and ultraviolet rays from there, and just let the rays which are beneficial for Earth to enter. So in 1991 there was a hole in Antarctica in ozone layer. So it was a kind of a matter of concern at that very time. So people, just world government just used to send students over there to learn about the impact of this very thing. So it was a kind of we can say a program which was for 2 weeks, and these people stayed over there for 2 weeks and they discussed about everything. The place stores 90% of Earth's total ice volume with no trees. As I told you already, that 90% of the ice is there and 10% is only in the rest of the world, and there are no trees over there. You will see that it is a kind of a snow desert. So there is discussion about Gondwana land climate that prevailed. You might have heard about Gondwana land is a geographical concept. You might have heard about Gondwana land, that it was a landmass which broke into different continents later on. So Indian subcontinent emerged from this very Gondwana land. So you should go through this very concept, and you should know from your geography teacher, or you can just search from net as well what really Gondwana was, and the prevailing climatic conditions at that very time, how these dinosaurs extincted, and what was the condition of environment at that very time. These tours are helpful to know all these things. So learn about Antarctica's ecosystem and how lacks biodiversity. Look, the impact of this environment is great, or the impact of our this just spoiling of environment is great on us. So you will see that if it will just keep on increasing this pollution, definitely there will be a lot of species which will extinct, as dinosaurs has extincted, because there was change in environment. So we need to just focus on environmental preservation, so that we will not let our earth get destroyed. So contributors to climate change: burning of fossil fuels. You might have heard about it. There's a lot of discussion about CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, or all these things, and fossil fuels. That these things, they spoil our environment. Due to burning of these fossil fuels, our environment gets degraded. So we should use those kind of fuels which are beneficial, or which don't have so much of impact on our environment. Usually those these environmental friendly fuels. So impact of environmental issues on our lives and other living beings. It's great that you might have seen that there is rise in temperature right now in the world. There's global warming is going on, and what is the impact of these things? That people are not able to live in a proper condition. And some of the organisms, they are at the verge of extinction, or other living beings. So you should not say that no, I don't have to take any concern about environmental change. No, it's the concern of each and every human being. It's the concern of each and every being that he has to contribute in one or the other way, in a single or in any aspect. He has or she has to just give her contribution. A wake up call to start working to make the planet a healthier place for us and future generation. It's a kind of a wake up call. This Shani Joshi, she gives a kind of a wake up call that we should work for the betterment of our environment. We should work for healthier place. Like you might have heard about global warming. Look, if there will be global warming, what will happen? The polar ice will melt. What will happen through that? Floods will come, and what will happen through that? This land will submerge, and it will cause this destruction into the world. So ultimately, it will have effect on us. So that's why these people, they give a call of healthier environment. They give a call to make our environment beneficial for us. For that, each and every human being has to contribute. So now we'll go through critical appreciation. Sorry. This literary piece is a travelogue. As I already told you, what does travelogue mean? Kind of experiences which are being shared through writing is now genred as travelogues. So this is a travelogue. So there's a program which aims at taking high school students and educate them about the future of the universe and sustainable development goals are not followed. So we need to this program, this Students on Ice. The program is named as Student on Ice. So this program, what is it does? It's what's its main aim is to take high school students so that we will just educate them about the present scenario and how sustainable development goals are not just followed everywhere. So how we should follow them and what's the impact of these things. What's the impact of different things like the program focuses on effect of CFCs and depletion of ozone layer. Definitely this program, Students on Ice, it gives an insight to these people that they should think about effect of CFCs and depletion of ozone layer and what is impact of these things on us and how we will be able to manage to cure our environment, or we can say manage to be beneficial towards our environment. This visit gives an opportunity to the students to know and relate the history of Earth and understand it. So this gives a kind of an environment where students can know the history of Earth, where the students can know what conditions can prevail, because it's happening over there. The snow is melting right now, and through this they can relate with the history that what happened in past if things got neglected. So if we neglect this global warming, definitely we will have to face, or we are bound to face problems. So the vessel on which these students board to reach their destination is academic Skalki of Russian origin. It's a Russian vehicle in which these students are taken to that place. So Russia deals with all this things. Student on Ice program. This program provides the students ample opportunity to understand how global temperature can be a big threat to environmental existence. As I already told you that how environment can face a lot of problem through this global warming. If global warming will continue, definitely polar ice will melt. By melting, what will happen? Sea level will increase definitely, and these regions, or we can say the beaches, or we can say those regions which are situated on seas or oceans, they will get submerged or they will just get destroyed. This land, the people over there will face a lot of problems. We will lose a lot of lives. So what we need to do right, because it is time to think. It is time to think how we can stop all these things, how we can now change our we can say mode of living from anti-environment to environmental beneficial ways. So that was all in this chapter. If anything is being missed, you can discuss that thing with me later on WhatsApp groups. So that was all in this very video. Hope you liked it. Thank you very much.